horse riding. Now, as probably some of you did. But I have found out recently that we didn't. What we experienced was horses doing child wearing. Yes, it's true. They've got footage of it on a documentary called What Horses Do. And horses go, yes, I've joined a stable. And they provide you with children. They have their own straps and everything. And they go up the hills and they eat the grass or drink the water. Just trot around, nothing fast. And the kids exercise your neck and, they tickle you in the ribs and you can bite their feet. And you come back to the stables, they remove the children and they burn them, I believe. Or some of them they take to aeroplanes and make cry with forks. It's just, that's why I couldn't get this fucking horse going. Come on, you fucking go. Clip, clip, clop. I mean, that wasn't a Western to me, with my black bobble hat on. Steve McQueen was never in a black bobble hat with a yellow bloody roll-neck jumper. I wasn't cool, I looked like a dickhead. I wanted danger, the wind in my hair, not the wind in my black bobble hat. Crappiest hat in the world. God, I hated it. I mean, fox hunting there's a big fox hunting thing. There's these arguments in Britain about fox hunting. And they go around, they obviously hunt the foxes because the foxes, they attack chickens. And posh people have an alliance with chickens, just like in the First World War. If chickens get invaded by foxes, then the posh people come in, because they go to the same clubs. Yes, I know what you... Bark, 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 bark. Yes, I went there. It was very, very sunny. Bark, 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 bark. You lost your head? Bark, 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 bark. How did you get on? Bark, 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 bark. Oh, really? That's very funny. Don't you have to do a punchline, see? So anyway, they shout, they find the fox. Mr. Fox, you must be culled. How would you wish to die? By lethal injection would be the safest and most painless way. How would you like to be ripped apart by dogs? I'd really rather not. And they get the dead fox and they get small children and they go on, blah, 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 blah. There you go, little Johnny, rub your face in the dead bloody butter there. Thank you, Father. I will never be fucked up by this. Never affect me in any way. I hope to grow up to be a member of the aristocracy and not be odd at all. But anyway, horses, they're trained by people. People with whips. Walk on. Kumbai, hoo-la-la, hoo-la-la, hinda, hunda. Sheepdogs as well. Hoo, kumbai. Or horse whisperers. You've heard of horse whisperers. They're very touchy-feely. Very much from the, oh, there, boy, there. Have got you. Why don't you get along and touch you? You can't remember it. Horse is going, what? I didn't quite answer. I said, why don't you come? I'll tell you what to do. Oh, no, I saw quite a bit. I can't. Could you speak up? Horse whisperers are onto a losing. It's horse shouters who are the better trainers. Walk up, walk forwards, walk forward. Stop, or I shoot you with a gun. But anyway, with all this horse training, I got a Western. I got cast in a Western last year. Cast in a bloody Western. Fantastic. Knowing how to do a black bubble hat like that. Can you ride? Like an amazing person, sir. Oh, you should see me ride. Use that one, that's good. It goes both ways. You good at riding? You should see me ride. No. So I did. It was in a French Western. It's called Blueberry. It's out in February in Paris. And I mean, I'm a German cowboy. It's English speaking. It's like a spaghetti Western. It's a baguette Western. I feel that's the similarity. That's not supposed to be funny. That's just, So next thing I know, I'm in Mexico, 3 months on horses. First day, me, Michael Madsen, Mexican actor called Antonio, on horses. And I'm going, God, I could be trotting out of this like this. I'm a big badass thing, and they go. Clink, 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 stupid hat on, clink, clink, clink. I thought, God, I better make this horse, make sure, give him a bit of a kick. Got spurs on, I thought, I could give him a bit of a easy. Because the spurs go clank, clank, pretty good. So I'm there on the horse. And they say, what do you do? Okay, they say, what do? You say your lines, and then you go, ha, the horses go off, gallop out of frame, and then we'll shout cut when we've got enough. Okay, thanks. Okay, ready? Michael Madsen over there, a bit quiet. The horses are all, none of us are good on horses. The horses are all just, at one point, Antonio's horse was facing the other way around. I thought, my God, he's either brilliant on a horse, or he's not. So, yeah, okay, action. Hey, blah, 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 blah. Chiricahua, my God, we must get out of here. Head to those mountains over there. Okay, here we go. Ha! About 160 miles an hour. I was not trying to touch him with the spurs. I was trying to ride like this. This is a huge Mexican horse. Can't hear fucking anything. Just this horse just going. It's in the north of Mexico. He's going up to the U.S. border. Border. They're going, hey, hold it there. You can't come in here. Where are you born? Yemen. Then I remember, turn him in a circle. That slows him down. Oh, fuck. Canadian border. Hey, you can't. Just hang on your... I got a gun. Then I remember sharks. Then the fire brigade. Into the fire brigade house. Up the sliding pole. Whee! And I made my escape from the horse. I've done a bit of Latin in my time, but I can control it, you know. Never let it get out of hand. I just, you know, I have a dealer, and he sells me Latin transcripts, and, you know, okay, late at night, you just feel like translating Latin for a bit. Upstairs, smoking in the coach room, speaking. I don't know what I'm talking about now. No, I did Latin. I learned a moa sumat, a mama sumatis amant, and it comes in handy. Sometimes you're queuing at a petrol station at 3 a.m. in the morning and there's a lot of murderers behind you and you turn around and go, a moa sumat, a mama sumatis amant. And they go, fuck, he knows Latin. He knows a dead language. Run, head for the hills. Head for Azerbaijan. Run round the forecourt. Yeah, remember I did it as an option. Yeah. And the teachers with options say, oh yes, learn Latin. It gives you a whole underlying knowledge of all the European languages. I go, well, why didn't I just learn the European languages then? That's a good point, yes. You know, it's very rare you're at Frankfurt Airport and someone's going, ja, mein Herr, was ist los? And you're going, sprechen Sie Latin? Pugnato sum und cum quod un Romanes habet gallum pugnato fish. Ja, aber was ist los? I don't know. I don't know what is los. Do tell me. So I didn't think it was very useful to learn, really. The stuff we get about Wikipedia, it's on our computers. If you have an Apple Macintosh computer, that's very sexy. You can touch it and have sex with people. It's all right. You open it up. Yeah, and nowadays, it's so fast. You're tapping away, and it just comes up. Do you want an update? Software update? Like a latte. Do you want a latte? Yeah.
You carry on and we'll just update your thing. Fine. You just carry on watching porn. I'm not watching porn. Well, whatever it is you're doing. Work. Not on that fourth box. On the fourth window, there could be porn. But good porn, healthy porn. Porn that the Queen would watch. She must have, hasn't she? She must have fantasies. Royal family. Crazy fantasies. Wild. Anyway, they just must have. They must, couldn't they? You know, because you think, if people here, we all have fantasies and we think, well, hey, isn't that fun? And wow. But the more straight you are, the more you go, oh my God, what I dream about last night. And then they get up and do it. And they're very straight during the day. And at night, their fantasies must be even more extreme when chickens in there and banjo players. Oh God, I can't talk about it. Was it a bad dream? I can't talk about it. There's too many chickens in there. So, yeah, so you say that thing and they say, give you a software update. You say, fine. And then this blue line appears, and as time moves across the blue line, time takes on a new form, a form they've never seen before, computers. It says 9 minutes to download, 8 minutes to download, 7 minutes to download, 10 minutes to download, 4 minutes to download, 7 hours to download, 6 seconds to download, 3 years to download. Just weird. And then it says, okay, downloaded. Then it says, sign a new agreement with iTunes. And I don't know about you, but I've signed many agreements with iTunes. What do they want for us? You know, don't they know that we agree with them? And they've made us liars. Everyone here, you're now liars. You can't tell your children, don't lie. You said you had a biscuit and you didn't, or did whatever the biscuit thing that you lied. You don't even know what you're talking about. I know. Whatever the fuck you said. Oh, you swore that? Fuck off. I'll hit you with this cat. Don't lie, that's the thing. But you said you read the terms and conditions and you never read the terms. It's true. Because no one in this room has read the terms and conditions. No one in Nederland has read the terms and conditions. No one in the world has read the terms and conditions. Even the people who wrote it didn't read it. They wrote it on the old things. How could we explain that to kids? When I learned to do this, I had to do this every... Why did you do that? Were you just nuts? I suppose so. It felt comforting to do that. Anyway, it says that, and in these iTunes agreements, anything could be in there, because we never read them. It could say, we will take your knees away and sell them to Spain. Set fire to your buttocks, yes. Put your children in a box and call them sherbet. What? Just rotate your testicles. Yes, give me the fuck. At that point, there gets a point where you just want the update because you're thinking it could be like Willy Wonka and that special card. You know, the special golden ticket. Oh, that one update that makes life all make sense and God come down and say sorry. That's all we want. Just say sorry and tell us why we're worshipping him. What exactly did he build? Was it trees? I've lost everything. Okay. So that's true. And then you get the update. You get the update on the thing, and nothing has changed. All that palaver, and you can't quite see what's the difference. If you have a PC computer, I think it's a very similar thing, I believe. You open the computer, press the button, you put in the handle, you turn it to one. There's a honker. There's a man walking in front with a red flag. PC. And then you put on a 78 gramophone record. And an opera singer tells you about the new advances. Everyone here can be an opera singer. Not only can they do running, but they can do opera singing. I realize all you need is a big PA and a microphone and shake it. essential thing is to say words that have no sense. If you can hear what you're saying, you've lost. I want to go over there. Fuck off. But no idea what's going on. And the women come in so high, even dogs go, what? I can hear them. I don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is anyone talking about? Opera seems to be rich people watching large people being shaken by small people. It's like zombies on steroids. Some of them are faster. Figaro, what about him? Is he coming? Is he going? Has he lost his leg in a tractor accident? What? Is he a French newspaper?
I learnt French at school up to the age of 16, and then I just kept talking endlessly after that. And at school, the first page I ever learnt in French was full of things which are difficult to get into a conversation. Things like, the mouse is underneath the table, la souris est en dessous de la table. Just slip that in when you're buying a ticket to Paris. Le train à Paris, oui. C'est ici, c'est maintenant, c'est 5 minutes. La souris est en dessous de la table. The other line was, the cat is on the chair, le chat est sur la chaise, slightly more easy to fit in. And the monkey is on the branch, le singe est sur la branche. Very difficult to get into a conversation. Not a lot of jungle in France. Le chat est sur la chaise. Et le singe est sur la branche. Quoi? In the end, the only way I could get that line into a conversation was I had to go to France with a cat, a mouse, a monkey, a table and chair and wander around heavily wooded areas. Someone's coming, quick. Positions, les positions, maintenant. If you have a PC computer, I think it's a similar thing. You press the on button and then there's a crank. You have to crank it. And then they get contact, and they spin the propeller, and you get in. Come on, the PC's going now. And you put on a 78 record. Move the horn around. Caruso sings the update. PC's update. I've worked out that opera is just being, if you either learn opera or you can just get a microphone and go, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's rich people watching large people being shaken by small people. Wow. And also the words should not be clear. If it's, I'm going to go to the toilet, that's not opera. Opera is, I'm gonna find a ambassador, give him his marching papers, send him to the chemist for tea tree oil. If you got that. And the women sing crazy, they're so high. It's like cats outside your window. Ah, I'm not a cat. Fuck you know. Tea tree oil. I got some tea tree oil on the chemist. Bloody tiring this way. But there are some songs which are faster. Yibbity dibbity dibbly 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 diddly diddly dong diddly boddly biddly boddly biddly biddly boddly bong. Figaro, 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 Figaro. What the fuck did he do? Did he eat something? Was he got a bad leg? I know his first name. Continue. Figaro, Stevens. Went to the pub, went to the pub. Figaro, Stevens went to the pub, and read a French newspaper. Yes, so this is all true. And so we had empires. In Europe we had empires. Everyone had France and Spain and Britain and Turkey, the Ottoman Empire, full of furniture for some reason. And the Austro-Hungarian Empire, famous for fuck all. Yes, all they did was slowly collapse like a flan in a cupboard. And the German Empire, very organized, always build an empire, Einstein, build an empire, very Prussian. And then they'd celebrate with the World War, and then lose the whole fucking empire by the end of the war. In the 30s, Hitler, Czechoslovakia, Poland, France, Second World War, Russian front, not a good idea. Hitler never played Risk when he was a kid. Because, you know, playing Risk, you could never hold on to Asia. That Asian, Eastern European area, you could never hold it, could you? 7 extra men at the beginning of every go, but you couldn't fucking hold it. Australasia, that was the one, Australasia. All the purples. Get everyone on Papua New Guinea and just build up and build up. And Hitler ended up in a ditch covered in petrol on fire. So that's fun. I think that's funny. Because he was a mass-murdering fuckhead. And that was his honeymoon as well. Double trouble. Hey. Ava, let's marry, and where shall our honeymoon be? Well, in a ditch, covered in petrol on fire. I've already arranged it upstairs. Oh, how romantic, Adolf. Yes, I know. Fun. What a bastard. And he was a vegetarian and a painter, so he must have been going, I can't get the fucking trees. Damn, I will kill everyone in the world. He was a mass-murdering fuckhead, as many important historians have said. And, but the other mass murderers got away with it. Stalin killed many millions, died in his bed. Well done there. Pol Pot killed 1.7 million Cambodians, died under house arrest, age 72. Well done indeed. And the reason we let them get away with it is because they killed their own people. And we're sort of fine with that. Oh, help yourself, you know. We've been trying to kill you for ages, so you kill your own people. Right on that. Seems to be. Hitler killed people next door. Oh, stupid man. After a couple of years, we won't stand for that, will we? And Pol Pot killed 1.7 million people. We can't even deal with that. I think, you know, we think if somebody kills someone, that's murder, you go to prison. You kill 10 people, you go to Texas, they hit you with a brick, that's what they do. 20 people, you go to a hospital, they look through a small window at you forever. And over that, we can't deal with it, you know? Someone who's killed 100,000 people, we're almost going, well done, well done. You killed 100,000 people? You must get up very early in the morning. I can't even get down the gym. Your diary must look odd. Get up in the morning, death, 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 lunch, death, 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 afternoon tea, death, death, death. Quick shower, you know, so I suppose we're glad that Pol Pot's under house arrest, you know, 1.7 million people, at least we know where he is, under house arrest. Just don't go in that fucking house, you know? I know a lot of people who would love to be under house arrest. They bring you your food, you just stay here. All right. Have you got any videos? You know, you just sit there. So, and Pol Pot was a history teacher, and Hitler was a vegetarian painter. So, mass murders come from the areas you least expect it. I don't know how the flip comes over, but it happens. So, yeah, so there was a lot of that, and we built up empires. We stole countries. That's what you do. That's how you build an empire. We stole countries with the cunning use of flags. Yeah. You just sail around the world and stick a flag in. I claim India for Britain. And they go, you can't claim us, we live here. 500 million of us. Do you have a flag? We don't need a bloody flag, it's our country, you bastard. No flag, no country. You can't have one. That's the rules that I've just made up. And I'm backing it up with this gun. I just don't think that's happening. So, but you can't do that in Church of England. You can't say, you must have tea and cake with a vicar or you die. You can't have extreme points of view. You know, the Spanish Inquisition wouldn't have worked with Church of England. Talk, will you talk? But it hurts. Well, loosen it up a bit, will you? Because that's what it would be. Tea and cake or death. Tea and cake or death. Tea and cake or death. Students with beer. Tea and cake or death. Tea and cake or death. Little red cookbook. Little red cookbook. You know, because cake or death, that's a pretty easy question. Anyone can answer that. Cake or death? Cake, please. Very well. Give him cake. Oh, thanks very much. Very nice. You, cake or death? Cake for me too, please. Very well. Give him cake too. We're going to run out of cake at this rate. You, cake or death? Death, please. No, cake, sorry, cake. You said death first. Death first. No, I meant cake. Oh, all right. You're lucky I'm Church of England. Cake or death? Cake, please. Well, we're out of cake. We only had 3 bits and we didn't expect such a rush. So what do you want? Well, so my choice is or death? Well, I'll have the chicken then, please. Taste of human, sir. Would you like a white wine? There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you for flying Church of England. Cake or death? I asked for the vegetarian. Yes, the vegetarian. Yes, there we go, Mr. Hitler. There we go. Like a little wine? Thank you very much. You Nazi shithead. But in America, it was different. The Founding Fathers landed in 16... They set off from Plymouth and landed in Plymouth. How lucky is that? This is Plymouth. We've just come from Plymouth. We've gone round the circle. Now it's back on the bus. They finally got there, said, this is where our God has brought us to. We can practice our religion here. We can raise a family. There's nobody here. Excuse me? There's nobody here. Yes, a land empty of human existence. Who the fuck are these guys? What's all this, please? No, we don't want any of your food, thank you very much. Just put some clothes on. Meanwhile, that winter... Excuse me, do you have any food? I love all this. Lovely idea. Yes, I'm sorry, we're a bit brusque when we first arrived. We didn't realize you owned the entire country. But you have no system of ownership. Interesting. Maybe that can come in useful later. Food, thank you very much. Very nice. Yes, there's more of us coming, but we'll keep our promises. The whole military thing is very weird. It's a very tight regime. You need to have a military, I think, you know, because it's very hip to say, all military should disband. But you keep getting organised shitheads who want to kill people come along. Like Hitler. You know, if it's just a shithead, that's fine. But an organised shithead, get people going, ugh, then that's the problem. Every army has salutes. There are no casual armies. Go, hello, General. Oh, hello, Corporal. It's all, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, sir, no, sir. And there's all different salutes. You've got the British one and the American one and the French one and countries in Eastern Europe, new countries going, well, we can't use that one, and that one's been... What about this one? Almost a surrender kind of thing. Well, there's that one. Or there's this one. Or this one we quite like. Go for that one. Afternoon, General? Oh, no problem. And it's not very efficient either. I mean, what about there? That's much more efficient. Sure. Civilians, we have a handshaky kind of agreement, a kind of greeting thing. And people, sometimes people say to you, oh, come here, why don't you meet a whole bunch of people? Suddenly you're meeting 8 people all at once. And they all tell you their names. Hi, my name is Steve. Steve. My name is Jennifer. Bernard. At the end, you go, good to meet you all. Did you have names? I didn't hear a thing. Oh, they're all over here, aren't they? And some people do those squeezy handshakes, like crusher handshakes. You know, the small dick, I've got a big handshake kind of. The compensation handshake. A firm handshake is great, but that crusher one where they start to rotate your knuckles, you know? You go, hi, how are you? Good, good to meet you. Hi. Oh. And they go into this, and you don't react, you just go... Jesus Christ. We should react. Because they're going to get away with this. They just keep doing this stupid crusher handshake. They think it's very, you know, oh, I have an enormous penis handshake. But we know it is a small dick handshake. And you should react. If someone starts crushing the life out of your hand, just go, ah! Fucking hell! You bastard! Good Lord, hope you die in a car crash. Either that or the complete opposite and just collapse on the floor. People go, hey, you killed him. You killed him dead, man. No, he suffers from hand squeezy death. Yeah, you killed him. I'm going to tell on you. The other weird handshake's that sort of sock in a cup handshake. That handshake you just receive. And you go, I don't know, 2 kilograms, 2.5 kilograms. Wait a minute. Always have a fish up your sleeve for that one. Someone gives you that kind of drop-in handshake, then you just slap in the fish. And they go, hey, your hands come off. Oh, it's a fish. You say, yes, a present for my country. Down in one, down in one, down in one. Then there's the cool handshake, street handshake, which is there, and then there, then there, then there. And sometimes there, and it has bits after it, you know. You can't ask how it's done, you just have to know it. That's what cool's all about, you just know. And you don't actually just know, because no one knows, so you have to watch it. Then go home and practice furiously on 5 bananas. Till the thumb comes off. Coffee. Switch on the $6 Million Man. But what to learn? There's so many martial arts. There's Tai Chi. A little too slow, I feel. It's got that Steve Austin problem. Jiu-Jitsu I learned from a book. I got a book when I was about 14 on Jiu-Jitsu. And it had all these... learning a martial art from a book is weird, because you've got all the pictures. Fights never quite go like the pictures, you know? There was one great bit that said, if you're in a fight, you grab their hand, you open these fingers here, you put a pencil in there, and squeeze really hard. And it really hurts. How you fit that into a fight, I do not know. All right, you want to make something of it? Come on, come on, come on. Hang on a sec. Have you got a pen? Leave the tranny alone. He knows what he's doing. Get out of it. And there's judo or kendo or two others. Judo, I learnt when I was 6. I was at school where it was compulsory in Wales. A kind of a bizarre headmaster. I think judo. I'm bringing in judo this year as compulsory from everyone. The 6-year-old upward must learn. So we're going to have a lot of fights with people in white pajamas. Or kendo. Kendo's the one, because if you want to learn one, it's great because you have a load of padding up your legs, a big bodysuit of armor, and then a head mask and a bat. You're way ahead. I will fight you, but first I must just go to my car. Da, da, da. Oh, happy day. Right, now you were saying...
Medusa's one of 3 Gorgons. I didn't remember this bit. 2 of which are immortal, which is pointless in the story, isn't it? Going to kill the immortal... What's the fucking point? And they're there, and Medusa's obviously going, he's coming to kill us, the son of Zeus. Well, he's not coming to kill me. Well, he might, Simon, you don't know. No, I'm immortal. He's not coming to kill me because I'm immortal. Are you? Or about you, Andrew? No, I'm immortal too. Simon, Andrew, both immortal? When was this? Yesterday, the immortality van came by and we bought 2 large ones with extra sprinkles. Where the fuck was I? You were down the bloody hairdressers. Having snakes for hair, no one's checked it out. They wake up half an hour before you. Oh, fucking hell, the snakes are out. Put the video about the mice on. They love that. Down the hairdresser. Hello, Medusa, how are you doing? Look in the mirror, look in the mirror. Everyone look in the mirrors. How are you doing? How are your fucking snakes doing? It's not your roots, is it? I'm not going to do your... Can you get a bigger hairbrush? Or a tennis bat or something? Charlene? Can you shampoo, love? Fuck off. Charlene? And Perseus killed them because he was given by Athena, I think it was, a magic shield which had a reflective inside, and so he attacked looking in the reflection. This does not work because it's concave, and that inverts the image. Not only reflects it, inverts it like a box brownie. So therefore, he must have gone in like this. Can you stand still, please? I can't work. I've stabbed you 2 times, I'm sure. Are you the immortal one? Is your sister in? She's down the hairdressers.
Technology. And I have a love-hate relationship with technology. I do love it, but I can hate it really big time. And we split into 2 groups. We have people with techno fear. We know the techno fear people. They're there going... I've wiped the file. I've wiped all the files. I've wiped the internet. I don't even have a modem. I don't have that. I don't have techno fear. I have techno joy. I love technology. I love to get the new machines. Every new machine I get, I think, this is the one. I won't have to work again. I've got this thing. And if you have techno joy, you get the instructions, you unwrap it, and throw the instructions out the window. Forget them, fuck them on. I must know how this works. I've used machines before. Come on. Come on. Come on. This bit comes off, I think. And you smash it with a hammer. I get really fucked off with the machines. And everyone on films, they're so swish, they're so smooth on computers. So expert on their computers. Breaking into the Pentagon computer. Double click on yes. Oh, password protected. 20 billion possible chances. Jeff. Hey! People go, how did you know? How did you know it'd be Jeff? I knew there'd be a back door. In films, there's always a back door. The guy who made the software, you see, he left a back door so that he could get back in when he wanted and look around and look at all the missiles and go, ooh, and put one on his head. And the guy who made the software was called Jeff, Jeffty Jeff. Born on the 1st of Jeff, 19 Jeffty Jeff. So I put in Jeff and hey. I don't know about you, but I've never seen one character in a film on a computer in a realistic way going... Oh, no, no. Put the printer there. Computer, right. Instructions, hold on. Book of Revelations. Oh. Okay, right, Control P, print. Control P, print. Control P, print. Cannot access printer. It's here. I can access printer. Why the fuck can't you access printer? I plugged you in. Fucking Control P print. Control P print. Control P print. Control P print. And it's as if the computer's going, I'm not sure what you're trying to do. I'm trying to print. Control P print. Ah, but there's something you haven't done. What? Tell me what it is. I'll do it. I'll do it. I've got a hit. No, I can't tell you. Fucking tell me. Just Control P print. It's 5 in the morning. It's only a paragraph. I just got to get this fucker printed out. I used the fax modem earlier and that fucked it up, didn't it? I can't fucking access the bloody thing. It's not being used by something else. I'm using the printer port. Fucking Control P print. Control P print. Control P print. Print Control P. Print Control P. Control P print. A problem of type 2094 has occurred. What the fuck is that? What are the 2093 other problems I've just missed to get to that one? Oh, don't do that. Don't you crash on me, you bastard! God, I'm so tired. You have no... I'm not sure what you're trying to... You... Right, I'll get that going. Escape, Control, P, Alt, thing. Escape, Control, P, Alt... Fucking... Right, I'm phoning Amsterdam, you bastard. Hello, Amsterdam. You speak very good English, well done. Bordered by 4 countries, yes I know. Yes, a lot of problems in land wars. Now, look, I've got a Macintosh computer plugged into a Canon BubbleJet printer, and yes, I've been into the printer file and chosen Canon BubbleJet printer. Yes, I've been into the chooser file and chosen the printer port, which is the same as the fax modem port, which confuses the fuck out of me. Yes, I've chosen A4 paper instead of toilet paper. Yeah, I know that. I've chosen the picture of the dog standing straight up instead of the dog lying on its side as if it's got a problem. Taxidermist had to go with it. What the fuck? It's 5 in the morning. It will not print out. There's something definitely wrong with the... There's an on switch on the printer, is there? And there's always one fucking thing you haven't done.
You said, do you think American audiences will get this? Yeah, the intelligent ones will.
If you perform it, you want to play Wembley. It's the Madison Square Garden, it's the Hollywood Bowl. Good night, Wembley! You can say that in a very small place. You can say that when you're street performing.
It was almost like some religious revivalist meeting.
They took it to the government.
I just felt totally gutted by that. The trouble is spending too much time in your mind. Oh, I don't want to learn. I want to go out and smash things with hammers. I just thought she was ill. And you get ill, you get better. Eastern and Western medicine is interesting. Western medicine is very much a pill-driven thing, and we go along to that. I've got a bit of a throat thing. Antibiotics for you men, sir. My leg has been caught in a dangerous tractor accident. Antibiotics will make that leg come out.
I remember loving my mother, but I can't remember anything much more. Mum died, her clothes went.
Comedian Izzard was attacked late last night in Cambridge City.
You kept me laughing when I was really afraid. Thank you so much.
Fucking come see Eddie. You come see Eddie Izzard.
I will either question it all the time, or you don't question it, you could end up living in a ditch. Because you thought you were on top of the world and actually your career was going down the toilet.
London! The greatest city in the London area!
Scared the shit out of me.
The reason why I've decided to associate mentally with superheroes as a transvestite is because there's a link up. You're probably wondering why. Both transvestites and superheroes have to change clothes before they help people. Except transvestites don't help people. But apart from that, fucking similar, huh? Help us, Superman. Help us, a child is hurt. Superman. What's the problem? He's got a grazed knee. Right, you want to put Savlon on that? You put a plaster over the top. Was it an earthquake? No, he fell off his bike. Well, I don't get out of bed for less than a helicopter crash. I mean, this is crap. You could have done this. Yeah, we really wanted to meet you, really. Stupid. Why have you got your pants on the outside? Saves on washing. What, you don't have to wash it? Well, I don't wash it at all. We won't ask for you again. Help us, Captain Transvestite. That child is hurt. Captain Transvestite? Oh, God, it's 20 minutes. Fuck. I look like a bloke. Oh, shit. What? He's dead now? I came as fast as I could. 20 minutes you took. I had a glass of wine. You should be quicker. Well, how did he die? Died of gangrene. Can't die of gangrene in 20 minutes. He fell in a lump of gangrene. Well, I've got a lip liner. What is a lip liner going to do? I could draw a circle around him for the police. But dentistry, interesting, we've only seemed to have Western dentistry. No Eastern dentistry, is there? It's just Western. I mean, there must be some Eastern stuff, but the Western is basically torture. Still in the torture field. It's still those two noises when you went to the dentist when you were a kid. There's... just the dentist talking. I haven't seen you for a while. I haven't seen you since the other day. He's a fine young lad. Let's drill his face off, shall we? And they start softly, catchy monkey with, right, we're going to do a little x-ray there. I'm going to put a machine up to your face. Okay, this is not dangerous at all. I'm just going to go to the Bahamas for a second. I've left my cat in the fridge there. No, maybe not. I'll come back. What you say? Your face feels a little drippy? Well, that's okay. Little runny, does it? Maybe you're hunter-gatherer. There you go. Okay, now, and then when they put the x-ray on that thing, that's when it all gets... Because we don't know what it looks like. It just... They go, there you see, that's decay. What? That's my skull, isn't it? No, that's... Well, no, the black bit. Well, that's my skull. That's my whole head. Yeah, so I'm going to have to drill your head off. We don't know how to... They can just say anything. You see there, you've lost your nose. What? You got no teeth. You're a monkey, basically. What are you worried about? Right, we're going to have to drill... And then they start with a little bit of pokey-pokey. We're going to do a bit of mirror on the wall. Which tooth has got to fall? And pokey. With that pokey thing. Pokey. And then they're doing that code. 2TL9447 TS1 Alpha Charlie Bravo Tango Foxtrot 2,000 feet over a monkey's head. It all means something. First tooth, strong, solid. Maybe I can dislodge it if I knock it. And some equipment. Second tooth, good, but bleeding around the gums. The thin white towel of death must be used to saw down the edge and make it fall out like the back of the Berlin Wall. That would be nice. Third tooth decay is round the edges. The decay that I planted last time has taken hold. Looks like we're gonna have to drill. Whee-ha! Gonna have to drill. Whee! Fire it up, nurse. I'm gonna drill his face off. Whee! hang on. You drill up, you drill up, and they become like bad carpenters. Nurse, could you put your finger in his mouth and go... Hang on, you haven't got it plugged in, you're just making the noises. Right, rinse. I'm out of this thing. Where's the button? Where's the button? Why do you have to press the fucking button for this thing? Why can't I press the fucking button? What's the pressures about the bloody red stuff? Give me... Just turn it on. It's like they dole that stuff out. Then he goes, right, I've drilled your face off. You've got stumps for teeth. I'm going to screw in some new ones. They're the new titanium teeth. They screw them in, and they're sponsored by the makers of Scrabble. So they've got letters and numbers on them. So there we go. Top row, I'm going to turn fantastically. That's 41 points. Bottom row, fuck me, baby. 71 points. If you smile, it should happen. It's all drilling. There's just no invention, everything new. We got a better drill, faster drill, and it's high. Can't they just make them quiet? It's all, you can feel... all that fucking... my dentist said recently, he was a nice guy, he said, I've got a water blower, it blows plaque off your teeth. I thought, fantastic. But it blows it at the speed of sound, and therefore it feels like 72 daggers. Even one dentist said, I've got this cream, tell me, rub it on your tooth, tell me when it hurts. And I go, that hurt, that hurt, that hurt. What is it? This is just a hurty cream, it just hurts. Yeah, so, but we've got known in Britain for making the smaller films, smaller, you know, recently we've been pulling out of that into the more train-spotting area, but the smaller films, the kind of, you know, room with a view with a staircase and a pond type movie. Films are very fine acting, but the drama is rather sort of subsumed, or a word like that. Something or other. You know, just sort of folded in, and everything's people opening doors. Oh, what? Well, oh. What is it, Sebastian? I'm arranging matches. Well, I thought, you know, I'd better go. Yes, I think you'd better have. Ooh. And you can't eat popcorn to that. You're going... Whereas if the film did any little bit of business in America, as if the film did, you know, some decent bit of business, then Hollywood would take it, and they'd remake it, and they'd up the budget by 50 million, and it would be called The Room with a View of Hell, Staircase of Satan, Pond of Death, and have people open the door going, you're fucking in here all the time, you're in here the fucking matches, You're fucking doing it, fucking... You don't talk to me that way. You don't talk to me that way. You fuck my wife. 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 I am your wife. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I say again, you fuck my wife. All right, yes, I fucked your wife. I am your wife and I fucked her. Die, fucking matches I can't get on. I ain't gonna drive around town and put babies on spikes. Oh no, space monkeys are attacking. A whole new part of the film that wasn't in the original. Damn, it's jammed. Janine, I love you really, even though you fucked my wife.
fucking handbag. With a brick in it. It's the Queen. Don't know who that is. Yeah. We play bad guys in Hollywood movies because of the Revolutionary War. Yeah, yes. No two ways about it. And the French, who are on your side in the Revolutionary War, they play more esoteric characters. They play characters who turn up and go, my name is Pierre. I have come from Paris. I have come to have sex with your family. Help yourself. Because of the debt of honor to General Lafayette. You know your own history, yeah? You don't know who he is, do you? What's the Spanish-American War, the French Banana War, what? Revolutionary War, hung out with Washington, Lafayette, street named after him in New York. Forget it. But we play bad guys, like take The Empire Strikes Back from the Star Wars trilogy, and the Death Star just full of British actors, opening doors and going, oh. What is it, Lieutenant Sebastian? It's just the rebels, sir. They're here. My God, man. Do they want tea? No, I think they're after something more than that, sir. I don't know what it is, but they brought a flag. Damn, that's dash cunning of them. Ah, Lord Vader.
Oh, hello.
Because he was only impressive because he had that James Earl Jones voice.
I am Vader. The Force is strong with you. If you had a much more, hello. Look, I'm Lord Vader, and just pay a bloody attention, all right? Luke, the Force is strong with you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, who told you that?
Some bloke. Yeah, he said the Force is really rather strong with you.
Well, how strong?
As strong as a small pony.
Oh, that's quite strong, that is. Film would never fucking work, would it?